From Catawba Valley Community College, it's the Region 10 men's basketball tournament. First round action. Game number 2 here on our first day. This is the 2-7 matchup. It's the Region 10 champs. USC Salkehatchie, the defending champs, coming in at 23-7, 10-4 in the region, taking on the Cape Fear Sea Devils, who are the number 7 seed at 0-27 and 0-14 in Region 10. Hi again, everybody. Chris Sheeman, glad to be with you. Let's meet the starting lineups. First from Mark Lane and Cape Fear, it's number 1, Avion Pinner, second team all-region. Number 2 is J.J. Moore. Number 4 is Amari Tillman. Number 13 is Caleb Gilmore. And number 23 is first team all-region, Jefferson McLamb. And now for the defending champs, Salkehatchie, and head coach Matt Lynch, coach of the year, by the way, in Region 10 this year. It's number 0, Isaac Cubero. Number 15, first team all-region, Jay Chisholm. Number 20 is Sebastian Kramer. Number 21 is C.J. McPherson, the Region 10 Player of the Year. And rounding out the starting 5 for Salkehatchie is number 23, Jaden Cancella. So that's the starting lineups for both of these teams. USC Salkehatchie comes in as the highest scoring team in the nation at 111.5 points per ball game. Cape Fear, I mentioned their win list. They lost their season due to the use of an ineligible player, but they did catch it in time, so they're eligible for this postseason. And on the court this year against Salkehatchie, Cape Fear lost both meetings. It was 118-110 at Salk, 97-84 in Wilmington. Salk in the first meeting shot 56%, 39% in the second meeting. But Salk was plus 19 on the glass the second time around. Cape combined for 50 turnovers in the 2 previous regular season meetings. So both teams ready to take the court. As we wrap up here on day 1, we'll fill out the second half of our semifinal bracket. The first half is already filled out. Richard Bland winning today in convincing fashion over Gaston. So they move on, and they will take on the top seed Brunswick, who received a first-round bye here in the tournament. This game figures to be pretty wacky. This Salkehatchie team really forces the tempo. I mentioned they're averaging 111.5. So they're going to go, they're going to press as Salk controls the opening tip. So buckle up is what I'm telling you, and hang on to your wigs and keys. Chisholm backing down on Pinner, and away from the ball, we got a foul called on Tillman. I've only seen Salk one other time this year, and there were like 80 combined free throws. Let us pray that we do not have that here today, but we're already off to a bad start. 14 seconds in, we got a foul call. So it will be Chisholm to inbound it. Salk is number 1 in just about every offensive category you can ask about, as the 3 is short over on the left side. So first shot of the game, no good for the Indians, as Cubero took that triple. Pinner attacks. Pinner can't score. Rebound controlled by McPherson. McPherson goes behind the back, brings it into the forecourt, swings it out. Catch and shoot 3 by Chisholm is no good. Ball batted out, and McLamb's got the board for Cape Fear. So Salk 0 for 2. Cape Fear is a good 3-point shooting team. They're looking down low here, and Pinner is held. So both teams with an early team foul in the opening minute. Sea Devils second to Brunswick in 3-point shooting in the region. 4 of the top 10 Region 10 leaders in 3-point shooting all play for Cape Fear. They're looking down low to Pinner, though. Pinner's got the size, flips it up and in. So Pinner's first bucket, and the first bucket in our second game here today. Back quickly comes Salk, and it's Kramer getting the assist to Cancella. So Cancella scores to tie us at 2 apiece. Here's this trapping pressure we talked about for Salkehatchie. As they deflect it out of bounds, Cape Fear will have 6 seconds to get it across. That inbound was tipped. It went through the hands of Pinner, maybe miscommunication. It's a steal for Salk. Deep look by Kramer, in and out on the triple try. Fight for the rebound. Cancelo put back no, but he's fouled. Jaden Cancelo will go to the free throw line. Let's run down all of these numbers for Salkehatchie this year. First in field goal attempts, 86.7. First in makes at 41.4. This is in the NJCAA. They are second in three-point attempts at 32.7 and second in makes at 11.0. They are second in free throw attempts per game at 28, and they are first in makes at 20.6. Their 23.4 assists per game leads the NJCAA. Their 16.9 steals per game is tops in JUCO basketball. And their 50.2 defensive rebounds a game is second in the NJCAA. It's a juggernaut. The trap is on, and that's going to be a kick ball there from Cubero. So if you're Cape Fear, you got to keep your wits about yourself against this press as Moore gets ready to inbound it. We are held up. I think they needed to maybe they had to get a new basketball or something. Not sure what happened there, but so a new basketball and Moore to inbound it now. Throws it front court to Pinner. Pinner to the hoop. Yes, and the foul. Salk gets fouled a lot. Salk will foul a lot, and I mean a lot. This game, if this game is under 3 hours, we're in for, it'll be smooth sailing. So Pinner has all 4 for Cape Fear. We are tied for the second time here today. Avion Pinner, 10.9 points, 7.3 rebounds, good free throw shooter, 87%. He misses that time, though. Salk off to the races. Cubero in the corner in the front court. Top of the key, Jay Chisholm for 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Cancella, who's got all 4 for Salk right now. Kramer between the circles. They look down for Cancella. Throws it out to McPherson for 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Tillman. Into the front court, it's McLam. McLam attacks, rejected. Nice defensive play there by Jay Chisholm, who averages close to a block a game. Wholesale line change here for Coach of the Year, Matt Lynch. And we'll tell you about him here. It's number 11, Reese Grocott. Number 3 is Grayson Kirk. Number 4, DeMarco Middleton. Number 10, Leon Phillips. As the 3 goes by Tillman. So Tillman with a corner pocket 3. 45% three-point shooter, Tillman. Number 12, Alberto is in. And this is Phillips who travels with the basketball. Tillman is second in the region in three-point shooting as he gets his first one to go here. Moore with the inbound to McLam. McLam into the front court now, gets it to Moore. Moore bounce pass to the cutter, Pinner, swings it out. Tacking 3, no good there by Gilmore. Salk makes sure it's a one and done. Now it's Kirk into the front court. Grayson Kirk, coast to coast, throws it up off the back rim, tipped up and in by Grocott. Extra chance opportunities for Salk, has them within 1. Sea Devils break the press. It's McLam over on the far side. Here is Moore. Moore attacks. Moore, nice. Waited for the defenders. 2 of them got caught in the air. J.J. Moore with some pretty offense. Cape Fear leads by 3. It's Middleton pull up. Got it to go. Answers right back. Little double pump there by Middleton. Up and down we go. McLam trying to throw it down. He's going to the free throw line instead. Cape Fear is not afraid to play fast as well. They average just 82 a game, but they don't mind going up and down. Again, a good three-point shooting team, but they've got some size they can take advantage of today. First team all-region, Jefferson McLam, 16.3 points per game, 85% at the line this year. It's on the board for the first time here today. Phillips goes out, and it's number 5, Fred Hain, coming in for Salkehatchie. 3 players from Australia on this roster. As McLam gets both free throws to go. Middleton into the front court. Phillips back to him. Middleton had it poked away, and it's last touched by Pinner. This is a good post defense for Cape Fear. They're second in the region, 3.8 blocks per game. Cancella's been able to get inside. He's out of the game right now. They're looking in for Grocott. That was deflected out. So Kirk to inbound it. Nice extra pass, and then it's rejected by Pinner. Pinner, of those 3.8 blocks, Avion Pinner 1.2 of them. So Cape Fear answers back. They lead by 5. Good start for the Sea Devils. Kirk pull up 3, no good. And rebound controlled by Gilmore. Moore throws it ahead. Tillman attacking. Tillman stripped, got it back, out to Moore, 4-3, no good. Rebound controlled by Hain. Into the front court, Middleton hesitates, attacks, had it poked away. Great defense there by McLam. 2-on-1, gets it to Tillman, lay it up and in. The lead is 7 for Cape Fear. 15-8, pull up 3 by Kirk, way off. Rebound McLam. Tillman throws it ahead, Moore. Swings it out to Pinner, back to Moore. Extra passes finding McLam in the corner, now back to Tillman. Cutter is Pinner, who lays it up and in. Cape Fear by 9, 17-8. We are 5 minutes and 10 seconds into the game. Grayson Kirk, 12.8 points per game off the bench, has it top of the key. Looking down low, the pass to Grocott. Grocott, nifty footwork, and he will score. Grocott's second basket. He's got 4. And the pressure a little bit lighter here. Nobody picking up Moore. Moore got to the hoop, then his pockets picked by Hain. So Hain, couple of deflections here in the early going. Gets it out to Kirk. 4-3, it's good. Grayson Kirk buries it. 5 quick points for Salkehatchie, but it's Cape Fear leading by 4, 17-13, as we go to our first timeout.
It's time to redefine what it means to be a college student. At Catawba Valley Community College, Red Hawks do more than learn. They explore, embark, and excel. Take charge of your academics close to home. Seek new talents. Capture your degree from every angle and build the education you've always wanted. When it comes down to it, why walk when you can soar? Raise your standards. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more. Discover the CVCC Alexander Complex, your gateway to college in Taylorsville, North Carolina. The CVCC experience knows no bounds. It's education that reaches you, no matter where you are. With several associate degree programs and continuing education opportunities, you can unlock the full potential of Catawba Valley at the Alexander Complex. This is higher education close to home. Visit cvcc.edu to start your journey.
Welcome back to Catawba Valley, everybody. Chris Shima, glad to be with you from the home studio in Ohio. Region 10 men's basketball tournament underway here today with our first round action. And Cape Fear, a pretty good start. They lead it by 4. Up against it with this Salk press as Pierre Johnson is in the game. Josiah Pierre Johnson in the front court. Gets it out to Tillman for 3. No good. Rebound by McPherson, who's back in. So starters are back in for Salk. Cubero, Chisholm, Kramer, McPherson, Cancella. Here is Kirk, who remains in. So not all the starters as Kirk goes to the bucket and scores. Now it's a steal. Cancella takes it away, couldn't get the bucket, and Kramer is fouled over on the far side. Both teams with 3 team fouls. So let's set the 5 again for Salk. It's Cubero and Kirk, Cancella, McPherson, and Kramer. Kramer backing down. Pull up, too strong. Cubero offensive rebound, throws it up, no, and it's collected by Gilmore, who is then fouled. 4th team foul on Salk. Moore trying to get it in. He does so to McLam. McLam's been doing a nice job helping breaking the press. It takes a village against this Salkehatchie press. Average nearly 17 steals a game. Moore on the wing, gets a screen. Kramer on him on a switch. Now McLam, shot clock inside 10. McLam backing down, fell down, lost the handle, and that's a turnover. So Indians will get it back. USC Salkehatchie trailing by 2. We've had 2 ties. Salk is not led in this game yet. So no lead changes thus far. It's Kirk with 5 points already. Kirk is wrapped up by Pierre Johnson. 4 team fouls for each team. We will see free throws today. These 2 teams will be in the bonus, and they will be in the bonus quickly. Kramer to inbound it for Salk. Kirk on the elbow. Step back Jay. Kirk no good. Ball batted out. It comes to McPherson. McPherson blocked. And Cape Fear gathers. Running to the corner is Moore. Found his teammate Gilmore. Throw ahead to McLam. McLam takes it himself and scores. McLam with 4. Pinner's got 6. Tillman 5. McLam 4. Cubero extra pass. Out to McPherson for 3 off the back rim. And on the rebound, we got a foul called on Salk. It's going on Kramer. 5 team fouls on Salk. Cooper Hawk coming in for McLam for Mark Lane's team. And Grocott returns with his 4 points. Grayson Kirk departs with 5. Moore got to get it in. He does to Pierre Johnson. Hounded by Kramer. Pierre Johnson to Hawk. Swings it out. Catch and shoot 3. Gilmore got it. Caleb Gilmore shot just 28% from 3 on the season. Looking good there, though. 22-15, Cape Fear. Cancella tries to answer with a triple. Can't do it. Moore the rebound. Moore doubled up, got it out to Tillman. Tillman nifty moves, swings it out. Pierre Johnson for 3. Way off. Comes right to Tillman. Tillman swings it out to the corner. Gilmore back to Pierre Johnson, looking to drive. Now Gilmore, Cancella got in the passing lane. It's a steal for Salk. Cubero has his pocket picked by Moore. Throw ahead goes to Tillman. Tillman hangs, can't score. Rebound by Kramer. Throw ahead to Cubero, steps into a triple, can't get it. Tip for the rebound, it's out of bounds, and who's it off? It's going off Salkehatchie. Cape Fear will have the basketball when we come back I'm going to go get an oxygen tank. Timeout, 22-15 Sea Devils here at the Region 10 basketball tournament. Congratulations to everybody who made the all-region teams. A lot of honors here in this game as Cape Fear has the basketball, driving in Gilmore, who scores. He's up to 5. My stats are a little bit off for the Sea Devils. McLam and Pinner both have 6 points each. Tillman and Gilmore with 5 each, and then Moore with 2. So Salkehatchie is down by 9 here. 3-point shooting has not been there so far for Salk. McPherson with the step-back jumper gets it to go. Salk now trails by 7. Quickly in the forecourt, Cape Fear with 10:50 to go here in this first half. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. Wherever you're watching from, we appreciate it. We'll be with you all weekend into the weekend, I should say. Cooper Hawk steps left, shot the 3, no good. And it's Grocott with the board. McPherson throws it ahead, 2-on-2. Taking it is Kramer. Can't score on the scoop try. Up and down we go. Moore back in. Moore swings it out. Tillman for 3, no good. And it comes to Grocott. So Salk came in averaging 111 a game so far at the midway point. Here in this first half, Cape Fear has held them to 17. Nice job defensively for the Sea Devils thus far. It's Grocott out deep. Cross court to Cubero. Cubero steps inside the arc. Contested jumper off the back iron. Pierre Johnson another rebound. So you can't ask for a better start for Cape Fear. 40-minute track meet though. Pierre Johnson on the reverse can't score. Grocott got the rebound. Throw ahead goes to Cancella. Had to gather, had to save it, and airmailed it out of bounds. Several subs coming in. Pinner is back in for Cape Fear. So is McLam. Again, they have 12 points combined. Those two guys, half the team's points. Grayson Kirk, Jay Chisholm. Payne is in, Middleton, and Alberto. Kai Alberto. Another Australian in for Matt Lynch's team. Moore into the forecourt. Pierre Johnson out to McLam for 3. Put back by Pinner. Lead back to 9 for Cape Fear, matches their biggest of the game. Salk has not led today, and that's going to be the 5th team foul on the Sea Devils as Middleton got mugged. Do we have any Aussies on the YouTube chat right now? I know it's probably a weird time there, but what is netball? How is netball different from basketball? I have curiosities that need answering. Kirk to inbound it. He'll get it out to Middleton, deep. Chisholm has not scored yet. Throws it up off the back rim, follows his miss, able to tip it. Hayne got the rebound. Now here's Middleton, the runner. Yes. Alberto is Puerto Rican. That's my bad. Punchy. That didn't seem right. Pierre Johnson for three, can't get it to go. Middleton the rebound. I just wrote it down in my notes wrong, that's all. It's Middleton driving. He lost the handle, able to get it back. They're running two guys at him. Gives it up to Kirk. Kirk facing hounding pressure. Nice defense there by Moore. Trickles out to Hain, and then it's thrown away. Cape Fear, you can't ask for better defense here at the start for the Sea Devils. They have played great basketball. Hesitation, attacking. Unable to score, though, is Moore, and then it's tipped out of bounds, and it's last touched by Salk. Tillman is back in. Tillman has 5 points. Cooper Hawk to inbound in that awkward corner for Cape Fear. They might as well just shut the shot clock off. We don't need the shot clock, do we? Here's Pierre Johnson, pinner top of the key. They go into McLam. McLam shoots over everybody, scores, and a foul. How about the start for Jefferson McLam? He averages 16.3 points per game. He's got half that already. McLam, first team All-Region, 16 points, 4.8 rebounds a game. And a good free throw shooter now has 9. Cape Fear has opened up a 10-point lead. Winner of this game will play the winner of our final game of the evening. Later today, it'll be Wake Tech, the 3 seed, 6 seed Caldwell. As Chisholm is fouled, backing down. Both teams now with 16 fouls. We're inside 8 minutes to go in the game, in the first half, excuse me. And a great start for the Sea Devils as the 7 seed leads Salkehatchie 29-19. We'll be back.
Where does education take you? Catawba Valley Community College offers premier community development and public services education. Train on industry standard equipment or take part in live scenarios with EMS and fire safety training. Our aspiring teachers can start their teaching degree with early childhood education programs. If you're a creative, come explore our Cosmetology Center, where your aesthetic talents will go far. Apply now. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more. Change the game with your technical degree. At Catawba Valley Community College, you can go beyond the textbook and learn in the innovative Workforce Solutions Complex. We have spaces for welding labs, automotive systems, computer integrated machining, advertising and graphic design. There's no limit to what's possible at Red Hawk Nation. It's time to earn your technical degree. Apply today. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more.
Welcome back to the Region 10 Men's Basketball Tournament. Chris Shima, glad to be with you as Catawba Valley host for a second consecutive year. Well, Cape Fear has brought a nice game plan to play here today. They have a 10-point lead against Salkehatchie. 29-19, really limiting the Indians' offense as Chisholm goes to work, can't bank it. Pinner the rebound. Pinner double-teamed immediately, finds Tillman, throws it front court to Pierre Johnson. Pinner, Gilmore. Good the ball movement today for Cape Fear. Really taking care of the basketball, knowing where each other are at on the court. Here's Tillman for 3. Too strong. Middleton the rebound. Middleton is fouled. That is team foul number 7 on Cape Fear, so Middleton will go to the other side of the floor and shoot a 1-and-1. J.J. Moore will come back in. Pierre Johnson departs. DeMarco Middleton, 71% free throw shooter on the season from Augusta, Georgia, averaging 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3.4 assists, 2.3 steals per game. Those numbers are similar with a lot of his teammates. Salk has really put up some numbers this year. They won 6 of 8 to wrap the regular season, USC Salkehatchie. had early season losses to Polk State and Daytona, who's currently 10th in the poll. Hawk gives it up, driving in, unable to score was Gilmore, and it's wrestled away by Chisholm. Front court, this is Kirk. Kirk for three. And the three's just not falling for Salkehatchie. Moore might have gotten hit on the pass. It's a steal anyways by Hain, who got it to Middleton, who scores. 6 for Middleton, lead is 8. Ball was kicked. So Cape Fear had their regular season wiped out due to the use of an ineligible player. These games would count in their win column, though. Tillman into Pinner, the extra pass down low, back to Pinner from Moore, and Pinner scores. He's in double figures now. First player in the game in double figures, lead back to 10 for Cape Fear. Middleton hesitates, attacks, puts it up, no, tipped up, no. Middleton, third time's the charm. Middleton's got 8. High pass, intercepted by Chisholm. Chisholm attacks, no, but he's fouled. And Jay Chisholm will go to the free throw line. Another first team all-region player. Chisholm, 18 points per game, 7.8 rebounds, 2.2 steals. Salkehatchie has 3 of the top 10 scorers in the region, as Chisholm off on the first free throw. McPherson is second, then Chisholm is third, and Middleton is 7th. 1 out of 2 at the line for Chisholm. Cuts the deficit down to 7, more changes as Cubero returns. Cancella back out there. Middleton remains in. So does Kirk and Chisholm. 5 for Salk right now. Chisholm with the tip, but it comes right to Hawk. Hawk throws it ahead. Attacking is Gilmore, and Gilmore's going to the line. Cooper Hawk with a nice pass. Caleb Gilmore has struggled a bit from the free throw line this season at 48%. This is a 2-shot foul, even though both teams are in the 1-and-1. Gilmore stuck on 5 points today. Pinner leads him with 10. McLam with 9. 5 for Tillman, 5 for Gilmore right now. Make it 6 for Gilmore. Lead is 8 for Cape Fear. We've had 2 ties in the game, otherwise Cape Fear has been ahead. It's Kirk, extra pass, Cancella double pump, and he gets the whistle. Cancella scored 4 quick ones in this game. He's been stuck on 4 since then, so he's at the line. 12.5 points per game, 76% free throw shooter. Also averages over 7 rebounds a game, and you guessed it, over 2 steals a game. 5 players average 2 steals a game or better for Salkehatchie. Missed them both. Rebound by Pinner. Bounce pass headed to Tillman in the front court. Pinner extra pass, and the layup was blown by Gilmore. Rare miss for him here today. Catch and shoot 3 is short over on the left side by Grayson Kirk. Numbers now, it's Hawk from downtown, air ball, and then Gilmore got upended, and he is hurt. 8th team foul, and fortunately Gilmore is up quickly. So he'll go to the free throw line with 5:35 to go. That's the 8th team foul on Salk. Cape Fear has 9. Chisholm is out, and Grocott comes back in. 4 points already for Reese Grocott. So Gilmore composes himself. He's back at the line. Seven now in the game for Caleb Gilmore. Gilmore now with 8. Lead back to 10 for Cape Fear, trying to book a trip to the semifinals tomorrow. One half of that bracket already filled out as Middleton fires a 3 too strong. Tip for the rebound. Cubero gets it out to Kirk. Kirk, extra pass, and Grocott had his shot blocked. I think that's Pinner, and if it is, it's his second. Going quickly, Moore lays it up and in. It is all Sea Devils here in this first half. They have really put a nice half together, defense and offense. They have not been intimidated as Cancella goes to the line. 10 team fouls now on Cape Fear. Jaden Cancella missed a couple moments ago, but normally a pretty good free throw shooter. And he's 0 for 3 now here in this stretch. Middleton will depart. He leaves with 8 points. Kramer comes in. Scoreless first half thus far for Sebastian, the Argentinian. That free throw is short. Ball batted around. It comes to Tillman. More now to Tillman in the front court. Tillman attacks, swings it out. Hawk in the corner. Top of the key, it's Moore. Moore gets a screen. His bucket is good. Moore now with 6. Sea Devils by 14. They have held the top offense in the country to 24 points with 4:20 remaining in the half. McPherson trying to get going. Here's Grocott swinging it out. Cancella steps left. His 3 ball is off. Tip for the rebound, it's Kramer, and he's fouled. Can they make him pay at the free throw line is the question, because Salk's been getting there. They have not been knocking him down, though. So Sebastian Kramer from Argentina, let's try it, 3rd time's the charm. Averaging 12.3 points per game, 5.9 assists per game. That's his first point here today. Kramer is tied for 14th in the NJCAA in assists per game. He's 2nd in Region 10. He's 16th in steal per game in the NJCAA. He and Kirk are tied for 2nd in the region. Gets both free throws. It's a 12-point game. Hain comes in. So Hain, Cancella, Kramer, Grocott, McPherson, the 5 right now for Matt Lynch's team. Pinner to inbound it. Cape Fear losing twice in the regular season to Salkehatchie. And not just because they had to forfeit their wins, because they actually lost on the court. But put a nice game together here so far. Cooper Hawk for 3. Too strong. Pinner fight for the rebound, but it's going out of bounds, and it'll go back to Salkehatchie when we come back. 3:51 left to go here in the opening half. Cape Fear leading by double digits over the reigning Region 10 champs. That's me, Chris Shima. Glad to be back with you here at the Region 10 tournament, wherever you're watching from. Thanks for hanging out with us. Be with you all week into the weekend. On Saturday, we crown a champion. Will we have yet more parity as I believe at least the last 5, we've had different champions in the last 5 years. Salk won it last year. I know Cape Fear's won one in that stretch. Brunswick. Caldwell has won one. Just a lot of parity in this region as McPherson too strong on the 3. Threes have not fallen today for Salkehatchie. McPherson cleans it up, though, and he's got 2 more to his total. So McPherson with 4. Lead is 10. Salk's got to force some turnovers. Right now, Cape Fear. Pierre Johnson keeping the dribble out to Pinner on the wing. And now Moore will set it up. Pinner with 10, McLam with 9, Gilmore with 8. Top 3 scorers for the Sea Devils. Middleton has 8 for Salkehatchie. Pierre Johnson, extra pass out to Hawk, and they do not get it off in time. Shot clock violation. Inside 3 minutes to play here in this opening half. Game number 2 here in the opening round. Wake Tech and Caldwell later on. Winner of this game will play the winner of that game in our second semifinal tomorrow at approximately 6 p.m. And the championship game will be Saturday at 2. Into the forecourt now, it's Moore. Moore hesitates, attacks. Pierre Johnson not expecting the pass, and it's taken away. And then there's all kinds of deflections and scrums for the basketball, and it looks like a Salk player out of bounds with it. It's Cancella, so it's going to go back to Cape Fear. Matt Lynch was looking for a foul call. Salkehatchie 23-win season. Won 6 of 8 coming into play today. And they were tied with Wake Tech at 10-4 in the region. They were the 2 seed on a tiebreaker. And we're going to get free throws here for Grayson Kirk. And I'm not sure they benefited from that tiebreak. Caldwell is way down this year. They have really struggled this season. Cape Fear only wound up as the 7 seed because of their forfeits. But this is not a 7 seed. So if you're Salkehatchie, you're feeling like, hey, maybe we got the short end of this tiebreak. Grayson Kirk at the line, 77% on the year. He's got 5 points today, and he's still got 5. Free throws not falling. Not much is falling for Salkehatchie, just 28 on the board. We saw this in our first game, too. Richard Bland put a masterclass together defensively as Kirk now with 6 as they took down Gaston in our opening game. Moore throws to Pinner in the front court. Moore, it's a screen from Pinner. Extra pass to Gilmore, now back to Avion. Here is JJ firing a triple try, no good. Fight for the rebound, good hustle there by Pierre Johnson. Out to Gilmore. Ooh, halfway down, came out. Ball tipped. Cancella had the rebound, threw it away. Ball tipped around, Pinner loses it, and here comes Kirk. Kirk over a double team, couldn't score. Nice job by the Sea Devils. That double team forced him into a real tough angle there defensively. Cape Fear has been outstanding. Pierre Johnson, corner 3, no good. Rebound, Grocott. Minute 30 to go. It's a 9-point game. And Salk is trailed by as many as 14. So, if they can whittle this down in the final minute 20, go into the locker room with some momentum, feeling good about himself. Kirk attacks. Kirk got hit, couldn't get the bucket. Pinner picks up another foul. That's 2 on Pinner. And Cape Fear, that's the one thing. You got to be careful because Salk will keep coming at you. They'll keep attacking, and you don't want to get your key guys in the foul trouble. Grayson Kirk back at the line. Oh, man. I don't know if it's the legs or what. Salk just cannot knock these free throws down today, though. Cubero, Middleton coming back in. Grocott staying in. Obviously, Kirk and Cancella. So 1 out of 2 for Kirk. He'll go out. And it'll be Hain to come back in. Cape Fear is going to use their timeout. 1:15 left to go here until halftime. Sea Devils by 8. Cape Fear, the number 7 seed, leading 2 seed Salkehatchie. 38-30. Chris Sheeman, glad to be with you here at the home studio in Ohio. Wherever you're watching from, we appreciate it. First round action in Region 10 at Catawba Valley. Sea Devils will inbound it here. It's Cooper Hawk. Throwing a home run ball, that's dangerous, and it's going to be taken away. I'm not sure if that's what Mark Lane drew up. Stepping into a 3 is Middleton. Offensive rebound, Cancella. Cubero gets it out to Hain. And Middleton will set it up. We're inside a minute to go here in the opening half. Middleton attacks. Middleton double pump. He scores. Middleton is the first player for Salk in double digits. And just like that, this is a 6-point game. So Salk has shaved 8 points off that Cape Fear lead, which has been as high as 14. Ferguson, wow, what an athletic play. I thought that might have had a chance of going in. He's going to get 2 free throws, so Ben Ferguson going to the line. Both teams in the double bonus, but that was a 2-shotter no matter what for Ben. Ferguson, 57% free throw shooter this season. Kirk will come in. So does McPherson as Hain and Cancella depart for Salk. So 1 out of 2 for Ferguson. He's in the book with his first point. Lead is 7 for Cape Fear. Extra pass McPherson. Cubero looking to get it into Kirk. Instead goes top of the key to Middleton. Middleton gets a screen, goes left side, looking for the cutter, and Hawk read that beautifully. Last shot time here for Cape Fear. We've had 2 ties here in this first half. They were early on, but for the most part, Cape Fear has led wire to wire. Moore, catch and shoot. Pierre Johnson, no good on the 3. 2 seconds to work with here. Grocott, a home run ball by Middleton. And a tough offensive half for the top offensive team in the country as Cape Fear, the 7 seed, leads 2 seed Salkehatchie 39-32 here at the Region 10 basketball tournament. We'll step aside for the half, folks. We'll come back in about 15 minutes and bring you all the second half action, so don't go too far.
Did you know North Carolina community colleges are not permitted to use public education funds for athletic programs? Without generous financial support, CVCC athletics would not be possible. Thank you to every sponsor, past and present, whose donations have opened doors for our Red Hawk athletes. CVCC is committed to excellence, and we need your help to continue our athletic legacy. Scan the QR code on your screen to make a gift and become a sponsor today.
Welcome back to the Region 10 Men's Basketball Tournament at Catawba Valley. Chris Shaman back with you, and the 7 seed Cape Fear Sea Devils leading the defending Region 10 champ USC Salkehatchie 39-32. Sea Devils led by as many as 14 in the first half. We did have 2 ties. There were no lead changes. Salk is not led in this game. Leading scorers at the half for USC Salkehatchie, it's DeMarco Middleton, lone player in double figures with 10. Then Kirk has 7. McPherson, Grocott, and Cancella have 4 points each. 2 for Kramer, 1 for Chisholm. For Cape Fear, Pinner is the lone player in double figures. He also has 10. McLam right behind him with 9. Gilmore with 8. Moore with 6. Tillman with 5. 1 for Ferguson. And it's a catch and shoot for McLam, who buries a 3 at the start of the second half. And for Cape Fear, they go up double digits yet again. Sea Devils leading by 10. That's going to be an offensive foul called on Salkehatchie here. USC Salkehatchie came in the leading scoring team in the nation at 111.5 points per ball game. Cape Fear held them to 32 in the half. They get a stop here. McLam out to Gilmore. Right back, McLam will try it from the right side. Not this time. Cubero the rebound. So we're off and running. 3-pointers not falling for Salkehatchie here in this game. Free throws not really falling as well. As Chisholm tries to break the ice, can't do it. Moore the rebound. Moore turns on the Jets. Moore around one man. He's looking for McLam. Might have been better off shooting it. It's a steal by Salk. Here comes Kramer. Cut off, swings it out. McPherson for 3. He just can't buy one from downtown. Tillman, scoop, can't score. Follows his miss. Goes glass, no. Ball batted out. Getting there is Moore, and he got whacked. Hard collision between Moore and Cancella there. Already 2 team fouls on Salk. Pinner looking to inbound it. Moore back to him. Pinner attacks. Pinner scores. He's got a dozen. Second team all-region player puts his team up a dozen. Attacking is Kramer. Can't score. It's going off. Is it off Cape Fear? No, it's off Salkehatchie, they say, on the rebound try. Kramer going to come out with his 2 points as Grayson Kirk checks in for Matt Lynch's team. Got to get it in just in time to beat the 5-second. Throw ahead now to Pinner. Front court, it's Tillman. Back to Pinner. Pinner lost the handle, but a blocking foul going to be called on Salkehatchie, and they've racked up 3 team fouls here in the first minute and a half. Pinner's going to get free throws out of this. Now a game-high 12 points for Avion Pinner. Came in averaging just under 11 points, 7.3 rebounds a game. Shooting 67% from the charity stripe. He's got a baker's dozen now here today. Winner of this game will play the winner of our final game this evening between Wake Tech and Caldwell. Caldwell had won the previous 3 regular season titles. They are 9 games below 500 at the end of the regular season this year. That's a tip and a steal. Pinner has come out like gangbusters here in the second half. The 3 is too strong, though. Kirk into the front court for Salkehatchie. Goes behind the back. Nifty dribbling out to Cubero for 3. Got it. That was beautiful by Kirk. And on the deflection, it's going to go back to Salkehatchie. So as well as you played for Cape Fear, you have to be very careful against this press. And Cape Fear commits the turnover now, so Kirk will inbound it. I said this when Salk played Brunswick, they were down double figures, and they ended up losing by double figures. But when you play this style, you have this many possessions in a game, it doesn't really matter what the score is. You're kind of always in the game. Not if you don't start hitting consistent shots, though. Moore in the front court for Cape Fear. Gilmore back to Moore. Two and a half minutes into this second half of our second first-round game. Pinner top of the key, shot clock winding down. It's Gilmore, got to create. Moore will fire from deep, and the rebound controlled by Kirk. Kirk, again, putting the moves on, and he's fouled. Tillman commits the foul. It's the first on Cape Fear here in the second half. Cancella departs with it 4 points. Grocott, enters with 4. It'll be Kirk to inbound it now. Cubero on the wing. Ball trickles out. It's deflected and taken away by Gilmore. Gilmore front court. Sea Devils will slow it down a little bit here now. Moore with 6 points today, gives it up to Tillman. Tillman to the bucket, hung it short, put back is good. Tillman's got 7. It's a 13-point lead for Cape Fear. Kirk attacking. Kirk hangs, can't score. Nice defense there by Pinner to not foul. Throw ahead goes to Tillman. Alley-oop McLam, it's blocked. Stays with Cape Fear though. Open look for Tillman. 3 is good. Tillman's in double figures. Cape Fear is running him out of the gym. Who would have thought? 16 in the game. Correction, 14 for Pinner. That's going to be a bucket and an and one as Kirk goes aggressive. And Kirk with an opportunity now to go into double digits. He's got 9 points. Second team foul on Cape Fear, 3 on Salk. Just about 4 minutes into this final period. Grayson Kirk, 77% at the line. Free throw shooting has been a struggle today for Salkehatchie. Middleton back in the game, by the way. Middleton so far is the lone player in double figures. And now Kirk joins them for Salk with 10 points each. Moore gets it into McLam. McLam's got a dozen in the game. Tillman with 10. 3 players in double figures for the Sea Devils. Inside 16 to go in the game. 16 on the shot clock for Cape Fear. McLam hounded. Gave it up to Pinner. Pinner attacks, throws it up, tough angle. McLam's there for the offensive rebound. His reverse shot goes in. McLam and Pinner now with 14 points each, lead back to 15. Again, it's Kirk. Kirk is stripped. I don't know how they call a foul there on Moore, but they did. 3 team fouls for each team. It's all Cape Fear right now, though, 53-38. Salkehatchie has to make some adjustments as we go to a timeout.
Did you know North Carolina community colleges are not permitted to use public education funds for athletic programs?
Stay on
Without generous financial support, CVCC athletics would not be
and
possible.
encourages your growth.
Thank you to every sponsor,
You can
past
also
and
look
present,
forward to
whose
what's next
donations
with our co-admissions partnerships, which allow students to transfer from Catawba Valley to their next university. Apply today and reach new heights this spring. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more. Your healthcare degree begins at Catawba Valley Community College. Our popular Valley Sim Hospital is the perfect place to develop skills in nursing, respiratory therapy, radiography, surgical technology, and more. Explore health education opportunities at Catawba Valley Community College and apply today. You never know what's next in store. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more.
Welcome back to Catawba Valley. My name's Chris Sheeman. It's the Region 10 men's basketball tournament, and the defending champs are in trouble here. They're down by 15. Still plenty of time to go in the game, but nothing really happening on the offensive end for a team that averages 111.5 points per game. And all the credit in the world to Mark Lane and Cape Fear for what they've been able to accomplish defensively here today. Cape Fear gave up 118 and 97 in the two meetings against Salk during the regular season. Kirk with 11 points after netting that first free throw, and that will not count. Officials huddling about something here. Don't forget our next game coming up 20 minutes after this game is completed, thereabouts. It'll be Wake Tech and Caldwell. So Kirk now with a dozen. He'll come out of the game, and Cancella checks in. Semifinal games at 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. approximately tomorrow, but it's going to be more like 4 and 6:30. Out deep, it's Moore. Brunswick and Richard Bland in the first semifinal tomorrow, and the winner of these last two games today will play each other in the semis tomorrow. Moore looking to get it into McLam. They're fronting him, though, so Moore swings it out. Gilmore right wing three, no good. Offensive rebound comes right to Tillman, hung it short. Grocott goes to the ground to get it, and now Cancella will push for Salk. Cancella hesitates, attacks, cut off, couple of pivots, fading away, and got it to go somehow. Nice basket there by Cancella. It's an 11-point game. McLam answers right back. Cape Fear goes right at him. 16 now for McLam. Here is Middleton trying to recover, and Middleton is fouled. 4 team fouls on Cape Fear. We knew this game would be heavy on the whistles, as both teams like to attack the basket. Middleton with 10 points already. Came in averaging 16.2 points, 4 rebounds, 3.4 assists per game, and 2.3 steals. Marco Middleton is the 5th best Region 10 shooter. From the field, 58% on the season. 1 out of 2 at the line here. Rebound wrestled away. Tillman collects, throws it high, and it's tipped by Chisholm. Here comes Middleton. Middleton had it poked away, lost it. Gets it back, and he's going back to the line. 5 fouls on Cape Fear. What'd I say the over-under at the start of this game was? 3 hours? I don't think we're going to go that long, but not much of an exaggeration on my part. So Middleton hit 1 out of 2. He's right back at the free throw line now. Chance to cut it to a 10-point deficit. Cape Fear is led by as many as 16 points here today. Kirk has a baker's dozen. McLam for Cape Fear leads all scorers with 16. Penner right behind him with 14. And Kirk gets 1 out of 2. Cancella with the offensive rebound. Cape Fear napping. Middleton drives in again, gets the bucket to go. What a sequence there for Middleton now, who's got 13, matching Kirk for the team high. 26 of the 46 from those two guys. Lead is back to single digits. McLam stepped out of bounds. Mental error there for Cape Fear. Salk, despite not having their best here today, is hanging around. Chisholm doubled up. It's ripped away by Moore. Great defense continues for Cape Fear. McLam for three. Good. 19 for McLam. The lead is 12 again. Middleton lost it. He just lost that out of bounds. Was it poked? No, they say it was off Cape Fear. So they say Cape Fear touched that last. .20 on the shot clock here for Salk. Middleton will inbound it here. Chisholm and McLam tussling for positioning. Inbound goes to Cancella. Middleton hangs, banks it off the glass. Another tough one for Middleton. He has been outstanding today, and he's really picking it up here in this second half. Sea Devils break the press. It's Tillman. Tillman looking for contact. Didn't get the call. Offensive rebound by Pinner. Moore now with it. Lost the dribble. It trickles out to Gilmore up top. Gilmore is fouled by Chisholm. Fourth team foul on Cape Fear. McLam, 37% from three on the season, 9th best in Region 10. Tillman, 2nd in the region. Moore is 8th in three-point shooting, and Pierre Johnson is 10th. So 4 of the top 10 three-point shooters for Cape Fear. And we have seen McLam hit a couple of triples in this second half as Tillman gets right to the bucket. I mean, no resistance. Lead back to 12. Cape Fear again continues to trickle it out every time Salk gets some momentum. Cubero rainbow three, no. Rebound by Moore. Tillman throws it ahead. Attacking is Gilmore. Couldn't score. Ball tipped out. Moore swings it out. McLam fakes the three, attacks and scores. He is on fire. 21 in the game. Cape Fear by 14. Middleton has been the hot hand, couldn't score, but he's fouled again. Already 6 fouls on Cape Fear. So if you're Salk and your shots aren't going down, this will give you a little bit of wiggle room to stay in the game. So more free throws upcoming for Salkehatchie when we come back.
Come join a campus that believes in you. We believe everyone can belong, that their passions can be shared, and their voices can be heard. We are open to new possibilities, and we encourage you to explore what's next in store. Come join a campus where the ordinary can become extraordinary. Who knows? College could be more than you ever expected. Be more. Be CVCC.
Did you know North Carolina community colleges are not permitted to use public education funds for athletic programs? Without generous financial support, CVCC athletics would not be possible. Thank you to every sponsor, past and present, whose donations have opened doors for our Red Hawk athletes. CVCC is committed to excellence, and we need your help to continue our athletic legacy. Scan the QR code on your screen to make a gift and become a sponsor today.
Welcome back to Catawba Valley. It's 62-48. Cape Fear Sea Devils as the number 7 seed leading second seed Salkehatchie, and this is a Salk team that beat Cape Fear 2 different times in the regular season. I always hear people say it's hard to beat a team 3 times in 1 year. Salk won by 8 in the first meeting at Salk, and then beat them by 13 in Wilmington. But Cape Fear has really brought the defense today. I mean, it has been a complete performance, especially for Jefferson McLam and Avion Pinner, earning their all-region stripes. We got a wet spot out on the court, so we're held up, and we're going to go away again while they sort that out. Okay, finally ready to get back to live action here as Middleton goes back to the line. He has really been the lone hot hand consistently for Salk in the second half. He's got 15 in the game. Kirk does have 13 as well. Middleton has not been consistent from the free throw line, though. So Salk is getting Cape Fear to foul them, but there's a lid on the rim today. It's a bad time to go cold when you get to the tournament. So 0 of 2, McLam the rebound. Tillman into the forecourt. Tillman attacking. Cooper Hawk in the game. Tosses it over to Pierre Johnson, who was out of bounds. So Josiah Pierre Johnson, Cooper Hawk, McLam out there with Gilmore and J.J. Moore. That's the 5 right now for Mark Lane's team. Middleton drives in, swings it out. It's Kramer in the corner. Back to Middleton. And, boy, Gilmore. I mean, let me run that back because it looks like all ball to me. That's the 7th team foul. I mean, that's a hard call. Yeah, unless it was not on Gilmore. It was on the initial contact. So the front end is no good. Pierre Johnson's got the rebound. 7th team foul for Cape Fear. Pierre Johnson has his pocket picked by Kirk. Kirk into the front court. Goes behind the back. Puts it up, no. Offensive rebound put back by Middleton is good. And we got some debris on the court. Did somebody's shoe blow up? I mean, that looks like bits and pieces of shoe. I don't see anybody going to, like, change a shoe or anything. I don't know what that was out on the court, but now Middleton has to come out of the game. It might have some blood on him. All right, so 62-50, Cape Fear with the basketball, leading by 12. They've led pretty much wire to wire. We only had a couple of ties early on in this game. Tillman into the front court. Cooper Hawk for 3. Yes! Cooper Hawk hits his first basket. Answering right back, Kramer too strong. Cooper Hawk now in the front court. Here is Gilmore. Biggest lead for Cape Fear today was 16. They can surpass that here with a basket. Driving in, no good by Gilmore. Kirk into the front court. Top of the key, here's a three. Chisholm no good. Pierre Johnson's got the rebound. Tillman, and it's thrown ahead. In the corner, a rare miss so far in the second half for McLam. Extra chance opportunity though, and it's Gilmore. Another triple, and the Sea Devils have blown it open. 18-point lead. Kirk top of the key. Kirk driving, gets around his man and scores. 15 for Kirk. Cooper Hawk will try it again in rhythm, not that time. Rebound by Chisholm. Attacking is Kramer. They're going to call that on the floor, so no continuation. And Kramer will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Isaac Cubero going to come back into the game from Costa Rica. Cancela departs with 6 points. Cubero enters with 3. Sebastian Kramer from Argentina. 75% at the line this year. Third point netted there. And then he rims in the next. So 4 for Kramer. 68-54, Cape Fear. Pierre Johnson in the front court. Down low, nobody on Tillman. Tillman couldn't get it to go. And then it's deflected off Salk as McLam had the rebound, and then it was poked away. Cooper Hawk gets the inbound into Tillman, and Tillman is fouled. Amari Tillman, 82% at the line this year. Good stat line for him this year, 12.7 points. He's at 12, make it 13 now. 5 rebounds, couple assists per game as well. 45% from 3 on the year. And he's got 14 now in the game. Salk again down by 16. The alley-oop goes awry. Tillman comes away with it. Over to Hawk. And then his pass tipped away. Chisholm. And Chisholm throws it down. That's his first field goal. Jay Chisholm just 3 points. Throw ahead goes to Gilmore. Down low, it's McLam, and he's blocked. It'll stay on this end of the court, though. Amy, I sent an email out to every single coach asking them for their updated rosters, and 2 coaches replied. Cape Fear's coach was not one of them, so I got to go with the roster that I have. If you guys are universal and telling me I'm wrong, though, I will correct it. McLam down low, lays it up and in. McLam with 23. Wake and Salk were the only 2 teams that sent me updated rosters. It is Kirk with the quick answer. But it's starting to get late for Salkehatchie. Down by 14. They have not really made any consistent run. They don't pick up the ball here. Tillman can't score. So they got to get going. The run has to start now. The putback is good by Chisholm, who's now got 5. So it's been as much as 18. It's now down to 12. Step back 3, good. It's Gilmore again. Gilmore now with 14. Pull up 3 by Kirk, too strong. Tipped rebound, Pierre Johnson couldn't gather. Cubero backing down, fading away. Short, rebound McLam. Pierre Johnson ahead. Pierre Johnson will wait for his friends. Hey, Cooper. You were gonna let me give you all the credit, huh? All right, so it's Jack McErlin who makes a great defensive play, and Pierre Johnson gets the 3 to go. This matches the biggest lead for Cape Fear. It's 18. And the 3 is good by McPherson, and we're gonna get a timeout. 78 to 63. 6:52 left to go in the game. Cape Fear in control. We'll be back. .52 left to go in the game. 15-point lead for Cape Fear. What a game it has been for the Sea Devils. I'd have to ask Mark Lane, but I would venture to guess this is one of their better performances of the year. That was not one of the better inbounds of the year. Don't worry, Cooper. I won't blame you for that one. That's Jack McErlin with the turnover. 6:52 left to go in the game. Salk, again, if they're going to make the run, it has to happen. You want to get it to single digits at least at the 5-minute mark. So you've got a couple of minutes here to what Salk really needs right now is just a couple of mini 6-0 runs, and they'll be right back in it. But they just haven't had it offensively today. McPherson hit a big 3. He gets around the defense, and he'll score. 9 now for McPherson. Inbound to Pierre Johnson on the far side. McErlin now nearest us. Attacking Pierre Johnson. Rejected by Cancella. Here comes Salk now. It's Kirk swinging it out to Middleton. Middleton was 17, make it 19 now for Middleton today. Lead is down to 11. Timeout Cape Fear, 6:17 left to go in the game.
Did you know North Carolina community colleges are not permitted to use public education funds for athletic programs? Without generous financial support, CVCC athletics would not be possible. Thank you to every sponsor, past and present, whose donations have opened doors for our Red Hawk athletes. CVCC is committed to excellence, and we need your help to continue our athletic legacy. Scan the QR code on your screen to make a gift and become a sponsor today.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. So Cape Fear pushed the lead out briefly to 18, was their biggest. And now Salk has cut it back down to 11. They've been within 7 points here in this second half. But again, Cape Fear has led, relatively speaking, wire to wire in this game. This is Tillman going to work. Gilmore, now J.J. Moore back in the game, top of the key. His shot is blocked. It's a block, and they say possession change. They're blowing all kinds of horns are going off, and finally they stop play. Mark Lane's looking for an explanation. I think possession changes once you take a couple of dribbles, though, no? Salk had their fast break started. Cape Fear stole it back, but they're going to give it back to Salkehatchie. So a break there for Salk. And let's see if they can capitalize now. Kirk with 17 points brings it into the front court. Middleton leads them with 19. McPherson trying to get into double digits. He's fouled. That is 9 team fouls on the Sea Devils. So chance to get it to single digits. Free throw shooting has not been great for Salk either today, so they really have to, again, you know, you get it to single digits at that 5-minute mark, and right now Salk is on pace for that. The problem for Salkehatchie and the benefit today for Cape Fear, credit the Sea Devils, is every time Salk has made a little run, Cape Fear's been able to push it out that much further. McPherson on the season, 81% at the line. And he now joins 2 other players for Salkehatchie in double figures with 10 points. McPherson now with 11 in the game. It's single digits. 3-possession game, 5:33 to go. Those of you who are looking for Wake, Tech, and Caldwell, it's going to be 20 minutes after we're done here. I'm going to guess and say 6:45. Into the forecourt now, it's Moore. Swings it out. 3 by Gilmore. Got it. The triples have been going down, and they have been daggers every time. 17 for Gilmore. Catch and shoot 3, McPherson. Can he answer? No. Rebound controlled by Gilmore. Throw ahead goes to McLam. McLam is fouled. 16 foul on Salkehatchie. Looks like McLam was passing, but we'll see if they give him free throws here. Might say he was in the act of shooting. Yeah, they will say that. Jefferson McLam has a game-high 23. McLam, 85% free throw shooter this year. 24 in the game for McLam now. Lead back to 13 for Cape Fear. McPherson left alone. Off the back rim on the triple try. Rebound to Gilmore again. Pass is tipped out of bounds. So it'll stay with Cape Fear. We're inside 5 minutes to go. Sea Devils really controlling their destiny. Pinner going to come back into the game. He's got 14 today. So Avion Pinner to inbound it. Pinner, Gilmore, Moore, Tillman, and McLam. Starters are out there for Mark Lane. Tillman, Moore top of the key. Gilmore guarded by Kirk, and it's poked away. Shot clock winding down, so Sea Devils got to be aware here. With 4:35 to go. More shuffling for Matt Lynch as Chisholm comes in for Cubera. Pinner down low, beautiful. And McLam has it blocked from behind. I believe that was Chisholm with the rejection. Middleton turns on the Jets, recognizing the urgency, and he scores again. Middleton with 21. It's an 11-point game. Here is Tillman. Tillman couldn't finger roll it, but Pinner is there with the putback. 16 for Avion Pinner. Middleton. Middleton attacks. Pinner just straight up defense there. Pinner with the block, and it's trickled out on the loose ball. Gilmore comes away. Moore spinning, and Moore is going to be fouled. That will be 7 team fouls on Salk. I don't think J.J. Moore appreciated that foul. And we're going to go to a timeout. Let everybody cool down. J.J. Moore will be at the line when we come back. 3:50 left to go here in the game. And it's Cape Fear in control. That's me, Chris Shima. Glad to be with you here today and all week into the weekend as we crown a champion in Region 10. Right now, the reigning champs are on the ropes. It is all Cape Fear by 13 with J.J. Moore at the free throw line. An 80% free throw shooter gets the front end. 7 in the game for Moore. Make it 8. Wake Tech and Caldwell will be our next game 20 minutes after this one finishes. Middleton in the front court. Team high 21 in the game for Middleton. Swings it out to Cancella in the corner. 3 ball, good. Cancella now with 9. We're still down 12, though, with 3:24 to go in the game. McLam has a game-high 24 points. Had it deflected away. Pinner gets it to Moore in the front court. See how Cape Fear is just not panicked against this press. They were up against the 10-second clock there, but just playing cool and calm. Now Moore is tripped up. J.J. Moore going back to the line. So Moore, chance to get into double figures now. He would become the fourth player in wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, fifth player in double figures. Moore now with 9. So let's see. McLam leads him with 24. Gilmore's got 17. Pinner 16. Tillman 14. And now Moore, a chance to make it 10. And he does. Cape Fear by 14. They have led this game by as many as 18. We had 2 ties very early on, but for the most part, it's been convincing for the Sea Devils. It's got to be frustrating for the players as Tillman gets tied up. Anytime you have to forfeit your season and you go to 0-27, even though, you know, players get to keep their stats and all of those things still go into the record books, but Cape Fear taking out some frustration and looking to get technically their first win of the year. Cancella attacking. It was poked away, but it came right to Chisholm, who scores. 12-point game, but right now Salk just fouling too much. They need stops, and they're not going to get it that way. Slam dunk by Pinner. And that might be the nail in the coffin for this Salk season. Salk made a nice run in the national tournament a season ago as well, as the flip shot is good for Kirk. Kirk now up to 19. 12-point game as Salkehatchie will call time with 2:22 to go in the game. We'll step aside as well.
The Ready, Set, Soar Open House is back at Catawba Valley Community College. At the CVCC Open House, you can explore degree programs that are fit for your unique goals. You can find your place in Red Hawk Nation. And while you're here, you'll be able to meet with college staff, discussing topics like financial aid, student resources, and how to make the most of a degree plan at CVCC. Last year was great. This year will be even better. Together, we can make your talents shine. Come to the CVCC Ready, Set, Soar Open House on March 23rd.
Welcome back, everybody. 2:22 left to go. Catawba Valley hosting the Region 10 basketball tournament for the second year in a row. And right now, Cape Fear is 2:22 away from advancing to yet another semifinal. This Sea Devils team, regardless of how the regular season goes, always seem to be in the mix. Gilmore throws it ahead to Moore. Moore to the hoop, got it to go. J.J. Moore got fouled hard before that last media timeout, and he was really hot. And he has channeled that energy as Cancella answers back. He's up to 11 points. And he has really channeled that into positive energy on the court. He has been aggressive, playing the right way. They get it to him again over on the far side. Clock's your buddy if you're Cape Fear, so they'll try to run some time. So Cancella answers, but Salk just trading baskets here down the stretch. Moore swings it out. Open look for Gilmore. And correction, that is McErlin, who hits his second triple and puts Cape Fear up by 15 points. Middleton is fouled. What a 40 minutes of basketball this has been for Cape Fear. I mean, it's a tough ask up against Salkehatchie, and Indians were a little bit cold today. They just couldn't find their three-point shot. They couldn't force, but credit Cape Fear, you know, against this press, they have not been able to force nearly as many turnovers as they normally do. The Sea Devils just cool, calm, and collected. So Middleton misses the first. He's got 22 as he gets the second one to go. Chisholm will come in. Most likely, I mean, it's a 15-point game. I'm sure Salk will extend it via fouls if they can't get steals, but got to get it in here, and they do to Moore. Moore doubled up. Gilmore into the front court, and they will wrap him up. Well, we'll see how long they play the foul game for. Again, it's a 15-point game. Caleb Gilmore is the guy to foul, though. If you're Salkehatchie, is Gilmore just 48% on the season from the charity stripe, but he shot well today. 17 points, came in averaging 6.6. Front end is no good, though. Kirk, Cubero for 3. Yes. Second triple for Cubero. It is a 12-point game, and we have another timeout. So we'll go away with a minute 12 left to go here in this one. Okay, back to live action. Cape Fear with the basketball in control by 12. McErlin on the far side. Throws it ahead to Tillman. And Salk, do they get a foul here or a jump ball? Looks like a foul. So Tillman going back to the line. Pad his stats a little bit more. Mari Tillman. Not the guy you want to foul. 82%. Both teams now double bonus rest of the way. So again, 20 minutes after this game is over will be our final game of the day, and it's Wake Tech and Caldwell. Winner of this game, which right now looks to be Cape Fear, would play the winner of that game in the semifinals tomorrow. Tillman now with 15. Tillman came in 12.7 points per game. I mentioned one of the top three-point shooters in the region. Timely threes every time Salk made a run. Cape Fear would break the press and hit a big three. At the start of this half, it was McLam hitting the big shots. Then it was really a combination. Tillman, Gilmore hitting big buckets. We saw McErlin hit a couple of big timely shots as well. That's going to be poked away, and Kirk is going to commit the foul. Cape Fear's led by as many as 18 for those of you just joining us. We did have a couple of ties early on. Salk really hasn't led in this game, though. It's been a pretty much wire-to-wire 40 minutes of dominance for Cape Fear today. So J.J. Moore, chance to add a little frosting onto the cake in what will be a Sea Devils victory here in the opening round. It'll be, quote-unquote, their first win of the year. And a chance for their season to continue. And for Salkehatchie, this will be a frustrating way to go out for the Region 10 champs from a season ago. That means, I believe, for the 6th consecutive year, we'll have a different winner. I'm going to go back at some point, if I have time tomorrow, and start to compile who won this tournament over the last maybe 10, 15 years. There's been a lot of parity, and I'd be curious to know when the last time somebody won back-to-back. Ryan Mantlow might be out there watching. He might know the answer to that, as Tillman is fouled. I know Coach Shaw has all those things in his head. He might be able to tell me that too, but I know the COVID year Brunswick won it, and I think Cape Fear won the next year. on their court, and then Caldwell won, and then Salk won. And I think Salk might have won the year before COVID, too. So it's Tillman at the line. Cape Fear's got a bunch of banners. They're always in the conversation. Salk is going to empty out its bench here. A shout out to the sophomores for Salkehatchie: Jaden Cancella, CJ McPherson, Jay Chisholm, Q Barrow, Grayson Kirk, Reese Grocott. They were the foundations when Matt Lynch came aboard after Salk went through a summer where they were just a revolving door of coaching changes. And credit Matt Lynch, the Region 10 Coach of the Year, for a reason. Came in and settled all of that down. They immediately won the region tournament a year ago. But this year it will be somebody else. Here's a three by Alberto, rims it in. With 28.6, the shot clock is off. And we'll see if Salk has waved the flag or not, if they choose to foul or if Cape Fear can just run this bad boy out. It looks like they're going to back off. How about the Sea Devils today? Just an unbelievable 40 minutes of basketball, taking down the top scoring team in the country in convincing, pretty much wire-to-wire fashion today. It's the Sea Devils advancing to the semifinals. Cape Fear wins 99-87. Salkehatchie's season comes to a close at 23-8. Cape Fear gets win number 1 on the year, and they go to the semifinals to play the winner of our next game. It's both teams taking the court already. It's Caldwell and Wake Tech. Again, we'll have that for you 20 minutes from now. About 6:50 is when we expect to be back. Thanks for watching, everybody. Once again, your final score: Cape Fear 99, Salk 87. We'll be back with our final game here in the opening round in about 20 minutes.